All right. Good morning. It's Cedric once again for the Make It Better channel. Today, I was thinking about everything that's going on in the world. We have all these topics like karmics, divine masculine, divine feminines, soulmates, twin flames. For those of you that have never been through a twin flame situation, it's like looking in the mirror and pretty much looking at yourself, but you have one twin that does the right things, and then you have the other twin that does all the wrong things. But the thing of it is when you come together with your twin, y'all are supposed to make the decision 1:11 on the clock to do things together for the Most High God's purpose and His divine will. But 9 times out of 10, it doesn't go that way. You have one twin that starts to go within and meditate and pray and do everything he can to try to pull his twin or her twin to their side, to God's side. But then you have that other twin that is pulled by the devil's side. You know, they overindulge in alcohol, they overindulge in drugs, they overindulge in sex, and they'll have sex with anybody. Your cousin, your brother, your uncle, your daddy, your sister, your mama, your aunt. It don't matter. They start to indulge in black magic. And when they do that, they tie themselves 222 on the clock. They tie themselves with the enemy. And, then, it gets a little deeper. You're constantly fighting. You're constantly, it's like constant confusion all the time, man. Man, I was so sick of it, man. I hated it. I only wanted good, because when I met up with my twin, I was doing all the wrong things. I wasn't cheating. That's one thing I wasn't doing. I wasn't cheating on her. But, I was gambling a lot. It's like I couldn't stop. It's like I was forcing myself to pretty much just pull myself away from her, And man, after I went through my dark night of the soul, it was her turn. I went through mine, I came out, meditating and praying and stopped drinking, stopped smoking, stopped having sex. I was single. And then I got back with her. And man, as soon as I got back with her, and I ain't blaming it on her because it's me. I have the choice, okay? We have our own what do you call it? Free will. We have our own free will. So I started smoking again. I started drinking, had sex with her a couple of times. But then as I found out that she was cheating on me and doing all these things behind my back, with individuals, even in my family, I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking again. I stopped having sex. I've been celibate for a long time, and I cut ties. I let go. I asked God to cut them ties, and to let me go, because I couldn't handle it no more. It's hard, man. It's hard loving somebody and then watching them destroy themselves and then watching everybody around them destroy them. You know, everything I said came to light, man. I said, them people don't care about you. People don't care about you. When somebody care about you, they're not gonna be putting shit in your drinks, putting shit in your weed, and stealing from you, and putting you with people who got diseases. And man, how they love you doing that, huh? It's crazy, man. We live in a crazy world, man. And one thing I've been working on lately is, man, not cursing, man. I curse a lot, man. So when I shoot my videos, I try not to curse, man. I try to be respectful to God's collective, you know. And always giving honor to the Most High God, you know. All praises be to God. He's always worthy. You know, to my divine spirit guides of love and light, guardian angels of love and light, beloved ancestors of love and light, ancient ancestors of love and light, and ancestors of love and light. I acknowledge you all, and y'all all have my permission to help me in any way you can. So I just want to, you know, warn you guys, when you find your twin, don't think it's going to go the way you want it to go, because it's lessons involved in this thing. Deep lessons that gonna hurt your feelings. You're gonna get your feelings hurt a lot. A lot. Don't think, you know, I ain't hurt her feelings, because I did. But I would never lower my standards or my morals to where I would go cheat on somebody. Because, you know, when you get cheated on, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. You know, because you have to walk around with that feeling of, you know, thinking you ain't enough, or thinking you did everything wrong to cause that person to cheat on you. But understand something. You didn't make that decision. You wasn't there when that person made that decision. They made that decision on their own. So understand something. Forgive yourself. 7:33 on the clock. Forgive yourself. Let go of that. You are not the reason why they cheated on you. They cheated on you because they cheated on themselves. You know, maybe they just wasn't good enough for you. Understand that. So don't go harboring no feelings of you did something wrong. Just ask God to help you through the pain. You know, ask God to help you. God, help me. We got to reach out to God, man. Don't reach out to the devil and go do the same thing, because that's what's celebrated. Do the opposite. Go to the Most High God. He gonna take care of you. He gonna mend your heart. Not only is he gonna mend your heart in his divine timing, he gonna give you something better. Gonna give you a bunch of blessings. Gonna give you a bunch of opportunities to help his collective. So don't go beating yourself up if somebody cheats on you. Because I did. I beat myself the hell up, man. Excuse my hell, but I don't think that's a really bad word, but forgive me anyway. You know, I beat myself up bad. You know, beat myself up, you know, trying to figure out what I did wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. You know, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't. I accept me for me. I'm a simple person. Just understand the twin flame journey. It will not be what you think it is. Everybody think it's so great. Oh, you know, everything is gonna be great. Bull crap. It was not. It was hell. 7.5 years of hell. You know? I mean, hell, man. I caused hell, she caused hell. Together we was hell. Hell on wheels, 10:10 on the clock. Completion. I'm glad it's done and over with. I'll never revisit it again. I'm talking about breaking up, going back together, breaking up, going back together, breaking up, going. Man, what a circle. I'm talking about like the world cord is in a circle. Yeah. We was the world cord. One big badass circle. Excuse the ass now. Ass is a donkey now. Okay. So when you get in this situation, you have to truly, I guess, you really have to really communicate with each other and trust and have faith. You know, because if you don't believe that you guys are twins, it ain't gonna go right. I knew we were. See, I knew. But the person I was with did not know. So do you understand what I went through every day? Telling this person, God put us together for a certain purpose. We are here to live out God's will, to travel all over the world and talk to God's collective. Man, that woman looked at me like I was crazy. She really thought I was crazy. Because I kept telling her over and over, we are put together. I said, God put us together. We didn't put each other together. I said, God brought me to you. I saw you. And then I told God that I wanted you. I asked God for her. I did. I never knew things was going to turn out the way they were. I didn't know that God had a purpose for us, but eventually he started showing me. And when I found out, I started relating the message. I started teaching her spiritual things because she didn't believe in nothing I believed in. She didn't even believe in God. I don't think. She pretended like she did. But, you know, understand something. We can't have good without bad. So we was being put together as light and dark. You get it? We was being put together as light and dark. So eventually God was going to bring her to the light. And we was going to go out, and then if we ran in the darkness, she would recognize it first. Or I would recognize it, or she would recognize it. And we would be as one, and we could conquer it all. But it didn't happen that way. So now I'm on this journey all alone. You know, and I meditate and pray, and I ask God every day, please bring me my divine feminine. So wherever my divine feminine is, baby, I am waiting on you. I need you. My life purpose depends on you. How can I walk this earth without my rib? I can't. There's no way. Not me. I'm not made that way. God made me to be with my rib. I want my rib. I want my baby back rib. I do. So this journey right now for me is very lonely, but I just love on myself and allow my spirit team to love on me, and I love on them. I wait for God's guidance. You know, I ask God every day, where do you want me to go? What you want me to do? Where do I need to be? What do I need to say? And I just really wanted to talk about this twin thing, man. Don't think that when you get into this twin relationship that it's going to be all good. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not. Because you got to understand something. I have things from my past as a kid that I needed healing, and she did too. But see, I faced my things as a kid that I needed to heal. Because when I go within, I heal my inner child. I heal those, the woundings of my past. but she didn't want to face hers. You know, she didn't know that I knew that she was raped by somebody in her family. And understand something, when somebody gets abused like that, or raped, or you know, sexually assaulted like that, whatever age they are, that is where they stay. They stay in that age and they never grow up. Understand that. So if you're dealing with somebody that's been domestically abused or has been raped, you know, or overtaken by somebody, or somebody in their family has done something to them, understand that you have to be patient and you have to be kind, because I wasn't, because I didn't understand the situation, because it was not told to me, because that is what I'm here for, to help. I know how to handle those things. I've dealt with plenty of people that went through that. And now I know how to handle it. We have to, day by day, coax them into opening up. But you do it out of love. You know, because they're going to project all their pain on you. Understand that. The projections are going to go to the person that they're with. You get it? So accept the projections. And when they get through projecting on you, you keep on pulling. You keep on pulling. And you keep on pulling. And you keep on pulling. Because understand something, when you come together with that twin thing, you guys, what you do is you mirror each other, and you cause the pain of your past to come out in each other because of who you are to each other. So you bring out all that pain. You ain't even got to say a word. You just walk in the room with them and they just boom. Because that's who you are to them. That's how special you are. Because understand, Dave never loved and you ain't never loved either until y'all met each other. And that love causes you to initiate the healing process. You start healing each other. It's a tough thing. And as I think about it, it's a beautiful thing too. Because it helped me to heal. I healed mine. But, you know, she's still out there facing hers, and it's not good. It's not good. Because when God puts something together for good and you walk away from it, He holds you accountable. He holds you accountable. So I've been held accountable for everything I did wrong in that relationship. Everything. I was held accountable. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about it a little bit. I'll get more into it. Twins and soulmates and all that stuff, because we really need to know these things, man. And we need to learn how to recognize these things before they come to us. Because some of us don't even know know who we are. If you get an opportunity, you need to Google a free birth chart. And you know, and if you know the time, that's even better, because it breaks down everything when you know the time of your birth. You need to know what's in your birth chart, because everything on that chart affects you when the planets align, and when you go to Mercury retrogrades and all this stuff. It affects you. Because why? You're made of water. What is water? Emotions. We are emotional beings. So if the moon is controlling the tides, what is the moon doing to you? You 99% water, right? We need to understand this stuff. Because if we understand who we are as a person, as a sign, when you know about you, it opens up a whole new world for us. So with that being said, may the Most High God bless his collective always. I send love and light and healing energy to God's collective. And I send healing to my enemies and those who are practicing this dark magic. I send healing to you. May you heal abundantly. That being said, I love me, so you know I love you, God's collective. You know I love you. Do anything for you. Once again, this is Mr. Make It Better from the Make It Better channel. This ends my talk, and I'll see you on the next one.